YouTube, L to the W, with another car video. You can see what's on that headrest, then you should know what I am driving today. For those of you that don't know, it is the Grand National 1987 Buick Regal Grand National. In 1987, this was the fastest car out, faster than the Corvette, faster than the Camaro. One of the first cars to probably go with a murdered out appearance, which is what really gives these things a really cynical look, being all blacked out. It's a 3.8 liter
alert
V6. One of the first cars to ever go with the distributorless ignition and sequential fuel injection. This car is really ahead of its time. Really gives this car the power, for those of you that don't know, is the turbo. In 85 they had the hot air turbo, then 86, 87 they introduced the intercoolers, which really brought these cars to life, being able to cool off that the air coming out of the turbo through the intercooler. So not only is there a scoop under the front bumper, right off the actual crankshaft is a little fan that actually spins and pulls air through while you're stopped. So they tried everything they could to keep some air moving through that. Anyways, I love this car. It's gotta be my favorite. And I'm gonna show my age here. You know, it was 86 or 87, I don't remember. All I know is that car had the intercooler. But there was a teacher in my high school who had one. And I'd walk out past that during lunch break and look at that car in amazement and just was like, I want one so bad. You know, I didn't even have a license yet. But I looked at that car, and man, it was mean. I love the scoop coming down for the intercooler. I mean, just like zoom power. And everybody knew these cars back then. They're a little forgotten about now. I just was at the gas station, and some guy walked up, thought this was a Monte Carlo, and he says, "Oh, Grand National." They had no idea. Anymore, either people really get it, you either know this car or you don't. No two ways about it. You know, some people call it a Monte Carlo or something else. Like they don't even recognize that it's a Buick Regal. But anyways, you know, back in high school, teacher had this, and I just looked at it. Fell in love with the car then. Just kind of said, you know, one day I'll have one. You know, I really haven't even seen one since then. You know, I know these cars are out there, but like in person, I haven't seen them. You know, I started my hunt. Finally came to that point in life, you know, I was doing okay. And I was like, I really want one. So I started looking, and it probably took me about a year to find exactly what I wanted. I wanted a stock car. I didn't want it modded. I didn't want bigger turbos or a turbo. I didn't want bigger injectors and all this other stuff, which I know, you know, part of it would be cool. Take an old car like this and still go out there and romp on new cars. That's not what I wanted. You look at these cars, and so many of them have gauge pods everywhere, instruments out the wazoo, everything's been changed. I'm the kind of guy, I like, you know, the original, for the historical value of what this car is and what it represented back then. That Buick broke the rules and made something faster than the Corvette. And then when they announced that the G-body line was coming to an end, they really went all out and wanted to design a Grand National. It'd be 1 full second faster than what this already was. So only 500 and so of these cars, the GNX, Grand National Experimental, were built. Had a bigger turbo, porcelain blades to handle the heat. They did a dual exhaust on it. And a tune to the thing. I've read a lot, and there's some discussion whether they're cylinder heads and that, I really don't know. But I mean, man, you just gain a lot of power with a bigger turbo. So then Buick really became the bad boy with that car, going out with a bang. Already having these cars run faster than the coveted Corvette. And then they built a car that would go even faster. Oh yeah, I need to get on the gas. You're gonna hear this little turbo spool up. There'll be another video. I'm going to do another video. Guys, look for it. I'm going to do one just on the car itself. But I just want to kind of do a drive-by video. Something in the car. You can hear the sounds and the tones of it. What it's like to be inside. You know, it's old technology. It's kind of funny. You know, there's no keyless entry to open the doors. You actually have to use a key. Can you imagine using a key? It'd be funny, you drive this at night and nothing is illuminated. You like reach around the door trying to find the window switch or the door lock. You know, the speedometer only goes to 85. There was a whole law back then about 55 miles on the interstates. Speedometers couldn't go over 85, so it's about hilarious, really. This is like a little 85 mile an hour speedometer. And you would think for a car this size there'd be a lot of leg room. But really my legs are bent, you know, I'm 6'1". My legs are kind of bent. It's a little cramped. But I knew that. I had a 78 Chevy Malibu. It was a G-body just like this. And I knew exactly what I was getting. I got no complaints with this car. I mean, man, this has been my dream for my life. I'm just really proud and blessed to actually own one, to actually find one original, the way I could have got it off the showroom floor, minus about 60,000 miles. But yeah, this car is phenomenal. I mean, it still might not be the fastest thing anymore out there, but it doesn't do too bad. Man, that turbo comes on, just kind of puts you back. Man. But, I think that's about all I really can think about for now. Look for more videos on this car in particular. You know, I'm going to do a whole inside view, outside view. Kind of show you more of the car. I appreciate, you know, y'all subscribing. Anybody watching, subscribe to the channel, please. We really greatly appreciate it. Give a thumbs up if you like the car. And we will catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching.